So yeah, tidied it all up.
No, it definitely works better.
Also,
that's new. We gotta slow that the fuck down.
Yep. It wasn't going that fast when I put it together. Oh, hey. Jesus.
Quick.
Yeah, you shocked the shit out of me.
Yeah, this is a lot nicer.
Yeah. I can make the center a full block, but I'd have to push everything on the roof up.
No, we can just move the medical stuff into here.
Yeah, we can push it back just against the wall. It can all slide back in one direction there, or one block. Whoop, all the way down.
Yeah.
So,
but it's fine as it is. Wait, where'd the ore detector go?
You're standing on it.
Ah, it's underneath these plates. Okay.
Yeah. I figured stuff's down there. Why not?
Why is that not
also,
covered?
Hey?
Why is that covered? These plates are wrong.
Yeah, it's weird. That shouldn't do that. How to do that?
It's connected to these blocks here, but again, it's wrong.
Yeah, it's on the half block. How did I do that?
I don't know. Easy way to fix that. Just slap a bunch connected to these so it covers over the batteries, and then just take out the ones that are attached to the batteries. Yeah, because this is definitely not right. It's like they're not even attached.
That makes no sense. That shouldn't happen.
Oh, you tried. If you tried to attach this one first, you can't really attach to there on a beacon, and you can't attach to here on a gyroscope, so it just laid itself down.
Ah, get out of the way. What am I missing? Do I not have any steel plates? I have steel plates. Okay, it won't go there. It'll go there, then there, then there.
Yeah, that's right.
It had to attach here before it would do
Yeah, because you
two.
can attach to this side of the beacon. You just can't attach to this side of the beacon.
Oh, even though there's a hitbox there, it won't let you attach.
What the hell?
What'd you do?
That's not right.
No, it's not even close to right. And now you made that weird.
But I grabbed the color from this. Okay, let me put my HUD back on. Go back into here. Go to that. Do this.
I'm okay with it black, really, but go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, that's better. I don't know how the hell that got messed up.
Yeah,
never paint when you don't have your HUD on.
Yeah, it's always a bad idea.
That's exactly what that was, painting without my HUD.
So I opened up in here, but the only reason I was
clearly.
open up in here is because I finished out here. I think this works.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Nice and clean.
I tidied up all the wheels because I actually noticed one was 3. And that one was, I made them all even and stuff. So yeah, tidied it all up.
No, it definitely works better.
Also,
that's new. We gotta slow that the fuck down.
Yep. It wasn't going that fast when I put it together. I was like, that's as fast as it goes. That makes no sense. So yeah. I'll slow it down. You can check it out. Actually, you can probably see it while it's going real fast. I'll slow it down.
Oh, that's good.
Velocity. How's that? Still fast, eh?
Yeah, crank that down a little. That's good. That's perfect. That's just about. Oh, you're too. Okay, now you're going in the opposite direction.
No, I'm going the other direction. Wait a minute.
That's fine. That's perfect. Either way, it's fine. Yeah, that's a good speed. That's a good rotation speed.
Okay, that's what I was doing the first time, and it never changed. So yeah.
Shameless plug. That's a nice touch. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I like it. It'll show up better at night.
Indeed, with the lights on there.
Could change the color of the letters maybe to brighten them up, but yeah, there you go. That's what I did while you were away.
The only thing I did was start laying out a bit of a platform up here for me to work off of when I'm putting my thing together, and slap a projector up because I had an epiphany as far as a ship design.
Okay. Oh, I also worked on some wheels I want you to look at.
Yeah, I definitely want to see if I remember you mentioning something you were going to try and work on the wheels for that. So okay, good. So I've rigged this projector just to a button, so I can just flick the thing on. Boink.
That's a lot of thrusters.
That's purely lift. When it's in space, it probably would only operate off the one big one or the ones going around the outer edge. I'll have to change a couple of those, apparently. Like I said, it's basically just lifting thrust.
Nice.
So the idea being that when you're in the ship, the cockpit here kind of shows you that this is the actual orientation point, is straight up at the sky.
Yeah.
And so once I get to here, I'm going to bulge this out a little bit and then kind of give it some left and right wings to kind of widen this particular, the actual crew section. And then I'll narrow it down to an actual cockpit. But I can also, I can set some of the reverse thrusters that are going to be attached to that sort of outer ring of that thing. But I'm going to make this thing a little wide and flat, almost like a bit of a cobra head coming off the end of this thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now it's powered with 3 hydrogen tanks. I did have batteries up top when I first laid it out just to kind of give it power. Then I realized, no, I can put it underneath here because it's all going to get buried under blocks. I'll just put one extra battery in the cockpit area so you have an idea of what kind of thrust you're actually dealing with.
You're getting very good at sort of no wasted space.
That's what I'm trying for, yeah. The Fire Frog was my best ship that I think I've ever built.
It was the most versatile, did everything you wanted, blah, blah, blah.
Did everything
blah,
you wanted,
blah.
and as you say, no wasted space. There's just room to get in where you needed to go. Everything else was just buried in. Like, you didn't need access to the hydrogen tanks or batteries or jump drive. You don't need to see any of that crap. Just put it away and hide it.
Yeah.
But I will put one battery in the cockpit just so you'd see how much power the ship has by looking at the one.
Cool. I still like making stupid, but I'm envious of this. I'm envious of this.
This is the closest I've ever come to your thought of a rocket.
You'd think with my OCD, but I don't know. I just kind of go organically.
Yeah, things just kind of happen. I don't think we'll ever go as stupid as the cube again, at least not for a while. Maybe Space Engineers 2 if it's got more stability to it.
Not the amount of blocks stupid, but...
Yeah, that was, considering how much space we had inside the inner cube.
It still hurts a little. How much welding I had to do. I was working on this little wheel thing. Now, for one stupid reason, I couldn't get the rotors to spin freely. But I want to put that on. I think I'm going to go up one more block.
As far as where the wheel itself sits?
And maybe go out at a sharper angle instead of using the small ones, do it the actual 45, so I can put the wheel at 2 underneath the top as opposed to 4 underneath the top, 3 underneath the top. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want this thing to kind of warble, even if you go up by one block, I'd almost push the wheels a couple blocks wider out than they are right now. They only have one block of space in between them. I'd want 3.
They had plenty of room when I had it longer.
Yeah.
Right? So I got to make it shorter. So I also got to make it wider. So I think I'm going to go with, instead of, I got to go into first person for cutting this stuff down. Because I can't see what I'm cutting.
Just trying to get rid of that outer bit, right? Yeah.
All right.
You're going to do it with the 45s, not the 60-degree angles or whatever.
I have to see how that's going to play, but yes.
Yeah, this hinge This rotor should be able to move. Do we need this extra rotor thing hanging off the backside for right now?
Hold on, I'm fighting off a cat.
Yep. I figured.
No, that was just sort of a test. Like I just put a block on it and tried to spin it. Like this was harder to move around. I wanted to see how far it would go and stuff. Don't take it out. Don't take it.
I'm just trying to figure out which rotor is which. So there should be 1 and 2, honestly.
Yeah, I think I put a number on them.
Well, they would have just added another number to it as soon as you did. So yeah, there's advanced rotor, rotor 1, and rotor 2. So rotor 1 is the one that's closer in right now. Let me take a look at its settings. Where's it at? Current angle 360. It's got a rotor lock on it, so no, it definitely won't move.
Oh, I know. I had the rotor lock off, but also that billboard wouldn't respond to me speed properly. So maybe things were just weird when I was in last.
So its current angle is currently set at 360 degrees. How much movement do we want to give from that?
I was just going with 30, and the one that has no wheels on it is, I think, number 1. It's the first one. So just going with 30 because I wanted to see what happened.
So what I'm going to do is 30 degrees off of what it's currently at, right?
Yes. Right now it's like 180 or something. Bring
It's
them to
listed
30.
Current angle 360 degrees.
Oh yeah, try to make it go all the way around. Make it go 30 and negative 30. God damn it. Every time. Every time. I don't know what the wheels look like when they're the right way up. Okay, well, that doesn't work. It's too close. That's fair.
Oh, shit.
What?
It's not what I want to do. I want to back out. Because it's currently at what it says, 360 degrees. So setting it to 30 and minus 30 might make this thing attempt to spin itself around 330 degrees to get into position. I'm hoping not.
Every time. Well, that's why I wanted you to do, not this one. Well, even if it's this one, that'll be funny. What indicates top and bottom for these things?
Which one is it?
5x5, low, short. There's nothing different about it. Oh, yes, there is. Okay, I see what the thing is now. All right.
You found the marker?
So if that's was in its way. Yeah, I found the indicator. There's what looks to be a reflector inside where the wheel's going to go. A skinny one at the bottom, or there's a sort of a more rectangular one at the top outside of the middle. I just don't know which one's going to be which. Okay, and that's wrong. All right, now I know what it looks like. Finally found it. I'm going to forget about this, but I found it. You don't want to go here. You go there. Why won't you go here? That one did.
You're too close for the wheel to spawn.
It's not about the wheel. Do I have the right one? I have the right one. The other one went out like that. Christ. Put 2 blocks on the end of that. So it makes it 4 blocks.
To do that.
This is driving me nuts. This should work. Because it fucking worked on the other side. Okay, that's the correct side. Perfect.
Okay. Back to the rotor controls.
I need to juice up. Been doing all this with no HUD. So I want to see that move.
All I ever should have to do is turn off the rotor lock.
Yeah, we're gonna test the one just with the stick on it, or did you do the wheel one? That
I can go to the other one. Okay. It's off and I think rotor locked.
Yeah.
It's not rotor locked. It's just off.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh. And if I bump into it, it doesn't do anything.
Well, right now it's off and rotor locked. So I'm going to turn it on. Disengage the rotor lock. See what happens to it.
Nothing. I was sure it should just move freely. Like just go blah because it's off. Like the hinge does. Doesn't it? I used it on my truck when we were on making your pyramid. Maybe it wasn't doing it there. I thought it did.
Yeah, I could have sworn rotors just kind of get floppy when you accidentally turn them off.
Yeah, you got to lock them when you're building or else things move. Tear it all apart and you put that one there. Maybe my game was so screwed that I've made bad things. 'Cause now you'll have the parts for it. I just did a rotor, not an advanced rotor.
I don't think. I mean, I guess there is an advanced rotor for both sizes.
Yeah, maybe advanced rotor is more free to move. I'm just going to make a normal rotor.
That's what was on there in the first place, was a normal rotor.
I know, but I'm going to make another one, and you do an advanced
An advanced
one.
rotor, even on a small block, is a big piece. It's a 3x3. Oh, no, there's a small advanced rotor.
All right, I got all those parts.
All right, let's go back to my recent blocks.
So you put a normal rotor?
I put in a small advanced one out here.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, there's an advanced 3x3 and it's just advanced. Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just putting another one there. If that doesn't move, we'll attach blocks to that and see if this moves.
Okay. Right.
I guess I need to add the head because it's not let... Oh, wait a minute. Rotor part. There we go. Fuck off. He said he gave me all the parts.
So it's on. I'm going to turn the rotor lock off of it. Has no velocity right now, so I'm just going to straight up turn the thing off.
And boom. And boom. And boom. And boom.
Turn on. Turn off.
Well, if this doesn't work, I have another idea.
Rotor lock is not on, so it's on now.
Boom. Boom.
I want to try something else here.
Boom. Boom. Oh, there it goes. What was that?
I turned off the share inertia tensor.
Oh, I put that on. Okay, there's my wiggy. Okay. I'll just tear all this apart then. Actually, no, we need to test it still. Hit stop now. Okay, I want it to try and be straight up. Although that's just a rotor down below, but doesn't matter. This should still work.
Yeah, it was going so fast it took that long to stop.
Told you I had that problem with the hinge. That's where I think the braking torque comes in.
Possibly. But we don't need this thing anymore.
No, we don't. Because we do know it works. I put the share inertia dampers. That's where I screwed up down there.
Under normal circumstances, you generally want to do that. Just not in this particular instance.
Yeah. All right. I don't feel that's very strong looking Oh, I wonder.
I should go
Do
check
we
it out.
have...
That's a rotor part.
Probably under structure. Yes.
What at?
I need to see what I'm doing. We have these things that I might be able to use to make this appear to be stronger. Ooh, and I could have gone with the round one instead. Go with that.
If you take any block out right now, you're going to disconnect it all.
Correct.
Hold on a second. I can fix that.
Yeah, if you can fix that for me.
Temporary brace.
Well, that's weird. I don't like the look of that. Go with that.
Yeah, that flows. And we just need to take out these 2 blocks.
No, I want to build on top of it, but I can't right now. So just take out this angled
I've
one.
connected it across the bottom row here.
Yeah, but we can't swing it. Although we don't need to swing it, I guess.
Can't swing what?
Test it. Make it move. See if it swings.
Well, we've set it to 30-30, so let's see what happens if I turn off the inertia tensor on it.
So
Before we start putting any more effort into making this look cool and we find out it doesn't work.
Okay. Tell me, have you done that?
Wait, that's not an advanced rotor anymore. That's just a rotor.
Yeah, it's just a rotor. The only other rotor says billboard in front of it.
I know, but it's easier to search for rotor rather than go through 100 things to find the rotors.
Oh, correct. You just go ROT and you get to 3 of them.
Okay, so it's got, yeah, it's set for 30 minus 30. That's good. Rotor lock. Is this thing on? This thing is on. So I'm going to turn off the rotor lock. Current angle 0. Does it move at all for you?
I don't think so.
Okay, turning off the inertia tensor then. Come on, turn off. There you go.
Maybe it wants to go. Oop. Maybe it wants to go this way. Nope. See, maybe it has to be an advanced rotor.
Oh, is this thing on? Okay, I'm going to try turning it off now.
Oop. Yeah, that's it.
So no inertia tensor, no rotor lock, and off.
That's what I thought. But is it responding to the 30 degrees? Actually, that's what I don't know.
What's an easy way for me to find that out? How many parts?
I need it to actually hit to a stop.
Here's a thought. Wink. Hold on a second. I'm just going to add a whole bunch of blocks to one side to make it heavier.
Yeah. Probably better to come out the other way, though. Actually, just add batteries.
Yeah, add 1 battery to right there. It'll make it weigh a ton. Power screen. There you are. Yes, it does.
It's not hitting anything?
Not hitting on the other side.
This wheel? I don't think so.
Nope, wheel's not touching anything. It might if it was
take that
filled
battery
in.
off.
It might if it was filled in.
Change it to 15 degrees. It's too close to see to accept that there's not something interfering with it. And power. Battery. Oop.
Yeah, I'm thinking because I accidentally dropped it below 15 to 13 and it stopped.
It hit something and stopped, yeah. Yep, works.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the angle.
Okay, now cool. I'm also curious. Now this is going to swing a little bit. Get onto that braking torque. Tell me when you're on that bar. I want to take this off, and then I want you to increase that as it's swinging.
Torque, braking torque, yeah, currently 0 Nms.
Yeah, so I want you to increase this while this is flopping back and forth.
Okay.
And see if it has an effect. You cool?
Yep.
Gone.
Okay. Wait.
I want to see if I can incorporate any resistance to it. See, it slowed down. Came to a stop.
I had to crank it over like 1 kilo, whatever the hell these things are. Like I had to really crank it up to have it a noticeable effect.
I get you. How far did you go? Like I had it at 10 at one point, and that was just like a sixth of that bar.
Yeah. I basically, when it actually came to a stop, I had just crossed over 1.1 kilo Nm. So I'm currently setting that.
Oh, okay, so like you were past the halfway point?
I was approaching the halfway point, yeah.
Okay, so setting that at like 25% might give it some...
Okay, let me just see what is minimum to maximum here.
I'm all out of hydrogen.
Based on how quickly it stopped at, it's just over 1,000. I'm thinking half of that at about 500 of the 500 Nm.
500 Nm is like 25%?
About 25-30%. It's a nice round number. Like I said, it kind of like came to a stop when I broke the 1,000. So I'm kind of having that.
It started to slow down before that, so... Whew. It's a good thing I can get here on foot without having to use the stairs, because I ran out of hydrogen. We have no ice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So anyway, that shows that brings it to a stop, so that's going to resist its movement. So hopefully I can use that as a dampening effect.
Yeah, like take a look at what it's doing now at the 500 that I've got it set at. I'm going to slap the battery back on so it drops.
Hold on, I had to get hydrogen. It's all out of everything.
No worries. I'm still waiting.
Go. Yeah, that's a lot slower.
Yeah. I think at the 1,000 you really wouldn't get much movement.
And it's coming to a stop.
Yeah,
okay, so what do you got it at?
Is a nice 500 Nms.
Okay.
I think it's a good range.
Not thrilled with that.
We basically, this is a testing theory on how the rotor works. I still think the wheels need to be a little bit further apart.
Well, I made them 5x5s. I can make them 3x3s.
Nothing wrong with what they are. If they're 3x3s, it's a good distance. If they're 5x5s, it's not. It needs more.
There's going to be another set. What do you mean farther apart? I don't want them to get
like when I was originally looking at this thing, there is basically one block of distance between one tire and the other. When you had it with the 3x3,
they're gonna have to make that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I go to 5 and
Okay, I was wrong.
5.
God damn it.
What? What'd you do?
I had the same problem you had. I put the thing on wrong.
Oh. Yeah, just look around the rectangular shape of the that the wheel is going to end up attached to. And there's 2 reflectors. One is skinny and long rectangular, one is thicker and shorter and rectangular, one is sort of inside the ring, one sort of outside the ring.
I'm looking at a different wheel than what you've got there, so.
Oh, what should be the same suspension?
I'm doing the 3x3.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay, it's a two for yeah.
See, this is what I meant by the space between the wheels.
Yeah, see, they're too far for that.
What do you mean too far?
They're too far apart now. Remember, I go visually. It's not going to work.
Well, not with all of this crap in the middle. No, what I'm trying to do is give you the ability to actually go up and over something with one wheel and kind of like roll over the top. But
I hear ya. I know what you're talking about, but it's also got to look right. So, so what I think I'm going to do is stick with the 5x5. But what I'm going to do is add 1 block. I need to move them 1 block apart.
So there's 2 blocks of space between them?
Yes.
Yeah, so like each one of these things is going to be in an even number long, but if there's 2 of them and there's a proper...
I can't
odd
have
number
that
space in
because there's a
between.
rotor in the middle. I can't do that. They have to go 1 more block each.
Yeah,
Out.
this is
Okay.
true.
All right.
This is true.
You just add some blocks for me to attach these to. I will cut these down. And I will go back to this. And I'll go back to that.
You want to just make this a little bit wider?
1 more block wide. Yep. Right like that. And then we go with that. There we go. I'm okay with that gap because the wheels are bigger. Should make a small version of this. I'm making a large version of this.
I have engaged the rotor lock again, so it's not going to move around while you're messing with it.
Yeah, because there's going to be another set.
Yeah, so there's going to be like at least 1 wheel's worth of space between the next set of wheels.
It's too big. It's all too big. It's all too big. It's got to be 3x3 wheels.
Shrunken together.
And I got to put them...
You have fun with that.
I'm going to put them here. It won't let me do it because that's in the way. There we go. How did that attach? That attached like that. And put it there. And 2. So it should go here. Got that upside down. I had it upside down. All right, it's going there. All right.
Back in a second. Just going to quickly grab us some ice.
Yeah, there's no ice in the base there. Oh, nice. Just go out to the iron mine and...
Yep, seeing the hole you dug.
Yeah, go to the iron mine and you can just grab some ice in the area. We also sort of need silicon.
That's the far side of the thing here. I'll get over there.
I'm just thinking
I'm going to grab ice. I might as well dig down to the
it's
silicon.
a very important component of what we do.
Yeah, I figure if I'm going to grab some ice, I'll just dig down to the silicon.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Ooh, why don't I just take... Don't do that. Alright, turn this on. That was close. Almost dropped it all.
That would be bad. I would recommend not doing that.
I'm with you on that. %, with you on that.
There's a lot of silicon here.
Is there?
Well, I kept looking down. Okay, so silicon 60 meters below me. Start getting myself down, back up a little bit so I can take a run, and all of a sudden the GPS, the little, the ore detector marker would kick back underneath me again, then kick back underneath me again, and kick back. Like I'm following a big path of silicon here, apparently.
Holy shit. Okay. I think... Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Gotta go with this. So now you're gonna get in the way, are you? Okay. Ooh. Whew. Okay. Go with this. I already forgot what side was up. What the hell are these? Short wheel 1x1. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. There we go. God damn it. Took out the wheel.
I think you just go into control panel and add wheel.
That's alright, I just threw another one on. Alright, I think that's gonna work. And I can add some shape to that with this. Yeah, that works. All right. Actually, no,
I don't know
it
how you
doesn't
do
work.
that so easily.
What?
Underground drilling.
How I do that so easily? Lots of
Yeah,
practice.
freaking me right the hell out. All right.
Lots and lots of practice.
Here's the path I took here. What I need to do is make this.
Damn it, did it again. I keep cutting the wheel off. There, I think I've got something resembling what I like. That's in the wrong spot. I don't know how many times I put this thing on here. There. I think that's gonna work out all right. Cool. Where you at? Oh, it's night. It's
Far
nighttime.
side
How
of
come
the
it's
ice.
always nighttime? Every time I come in here and grind, it becomes day, and then get in here and it's nighttime again.
Far end of the ice, opposite end of the ice instead of going home.
See, look how slow the billboard's going now. Do I see smoke up there? No. Now it's all super slow. Can't be a power issue, right?
We have plenty of power. What's its velocity set at?
Uh, 3.8.
That's revolutions per minute.
Yeah. Well, you were happy with it when you said, oh, there, that's perfect.
At the time, it was. I believe you saw it.
Yeah, and it's not moving now. This thing's all glitchy. I wonder.
Well, it served its purpose. We can shut it off.
I'll put share inertia on this. What if I turn that off? There we go. That's my problem.
So that one, yeah, that one definitely needs it.
No, it wouldn't go like it. It's too slow. If the share inertia, it wouldn't change no matter what the velocity was. It was just kept slowing down. It was fighting it.
What did you disable?
Share inertia.
Right, so it's sort of rowing freely on its own. It's trying to divide mass equally between all the various components that are through the rotor. The only time we need that is when we're using it for ship equipment, basically. I guess.
There, that's a good speed. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Like and subscribe. Right.
Come on. That's
Okay, so I've got that, so I can start screwing around with that, but why I'm here? I need to move my crustacean. I'm actually here to build a sailing ship, so
Yeah,
we'll
I was
fuck
going
around
to go
the
with a
car
sort of
little
a
bit.
futuristic type of a ship from an 80s cartoon show, but you're building like a sailing ship. I'll try to build something that's more akin to a basic rocket. Something old school.
Okay, that's that. So these are the arms. Raise the arm. Nope, those are the thumbs. Okay, that's an arm, and that's an arm. Good to know. Gonna forget that too. Just need to move my crustacean a little bit. Go back to here, turn that off.
So let's just turn them around as well so we have quick, easy access to the med bay and shit. Although I'm bringing back a little bit of ice here. So.
There's a med bay up there.
Actually, how much do I have ice? Oh, I have mostly silicone. Actually, not all that much ice. I was kind of clearing space.
All he needs is a couple of K.
Yeah, because it's not. Well, it's actually because the problem is it's going into that hydrogen tank and cooking it all.
What
So if you
hydrogen
only put a few,
tank?
you've got a hydrogen tank up there.
Oh, right. Turn it off.
Before I plug in, maybe.
Yeah, just turn it off. You're right. Let's go back to here and go to here and here. And that's fine. Just take it away from the front of the dock, that's all. We'll leave them out here.
I can't actually remember the time I flew dozer.
Well, almost as long as I had flown dozer. Been a while for both of us.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever really used dozer during Earth Lake. So.
Oh, you're parked on top of that tank, but it'll still feed you, I guess.
He's not hydrogen powered. He's just plugged in there for energy.
Oh, okay. Then that makes it easy.
He's purely Atmo. He'll only work here.
All right, it's not off.
Whoa,
whoa, you're heavy.
Yeah, as soon as I saw myself coming down like that, all right, let's just push forward so I don't break anything here.
How much do you weigh?
Right now, 286,000.
Yeah.
I had to change my angle because I couldn't get out of the hole. I was literally too heavy to get out of the hole. So my angle
You have to make a good opening.
I did. I just I was at too steep of an angle when I after I'd finished. Okay, I dug out a little too much here, sort of a thing.
Ah. Come down a bit.
That's going to be tricky.
Just gentle, a little bit more. There you go.
Lock it up. Thrusters off.
Good.
Good boy. That was not thrusters. That was the lights. Thrusters off.
Oh, don't need the lights either.
It only seemed to turn a few of them off for some reason. For some reason, 3 of them on the right side ain't firing. Whatever. Actually, they even
Lights aren't working? Oh, yeah. Look at that.
They must be finished or we wouldn't see them. Boink.
Yeah. Go to here. Go to here. Go to flood. Hopper floods. On, and on. They all say they're on.
Oh, more ice than I thought.
Maybe they're not as
37.
bright.
If you're looking at floodlights, you should be looking at spotlights.
Oh, that would be probably why.
Oh, I actually came back with a lot more ice than I thought. Still climbing at 70K. Brought back more of that than anything, apparently.
Of what?
Ice. All right, just cooking the silicon.
You didn't check.
I thought I didn't see a lot when I was cycling through the inventories.
Oh. Okay, I think he
was
moved
wrong.
because I'm doing some big loading here.
Yes, he did. He's now 6,000K away.
78K of silicon. That's great.
And 25K of stone, so we'll get a little bit more off of that too.
Junk. Got 240 thruster components.
That's what happens when you shred everything.
Yeah, I think I shredded about 6 of them. I got 2,000 space bucks down here. I guess the rest are up top.
Probably back at home.
Up at the ranch.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
I was thinking of calling it Shea Cabin. Needs a name. Need some lawn chairs down here. But I have to be plugged into this somehow in order to get power while I'm building this thing, so...
Yeah, it should be built off of the... just connect pieces off of the dock and build it from that. Like a plank, as it were. But yeah, it has to be physically connected to this. Whatever you're building has to be physically connected.
All right, well, what do you think of this setup here for the wheels?
Oh, it gives it a little bit of a beefy look to them. I almost kind of like the little red band in between them all.
I'm kind of liking that too, actually, but paint job will come later. So
Yeah,
4 of those, and we'll see how it works.
Another set of those on the other, in front or behind, and then you build a little cockpit over all of that. Give it some power.
And you make that. You said they got 15 now. Probably
They're
go with 20%.
15, yeah.
Yeah, probably go with like 20 and call it a day.
Going in.
Well, I don't have to now. I mean, I'm just saying now that we know what that works.
No, we might as well do it now so we don't have to worry about remembering it later.
That's true.
Set the numbers, then we have it sort of pre-established.
I just want to see if it's going to work. You know, I'm going to make a simple platform just to see if this concept actually works.
You know, just for shits and giggles. 21! In honor of Bugs
Why
Bunny.
not?
Can I stand on one card? Sweet.
All right. That's good.
Good day.
I showed you what I did.
I'm going to have fun building that rocket.
Yeah.
I'll definitely need your help with designing the sort of like the bay and want to space it out. I'm pretty much, since all the power and everything's hidden behind, I'm going to have, I was toying with whether I want to put 2 storage containers on it, but it's more like an exploratory craft. So probably just one container on one side, then refinery and assembler on the other.
That's fair.
It's kind of like the Fire Frog in that regard. It's sort of an explorer ship. But more rocket shaped. I can't even see it from now. I'm just going to... We don't have cryopods here, do we? No,
We don't have cryopods up here. We need to go back to
Not
the
yet,
crab.
no. Got to go back to the crab. All right, back to the crab.
Or the crustacean, really. It's not really a crab.
Yeah, I got to stop calling them that. One person commented, lobster.
Yeah, it sort of started as a lobster, but then the tail thing was going to be tricky.
Yeah, no, I like just the, in general, crustacean. That works.
Yeah, that's why I generalized it. I went crustacean because, yeah, it could be anything. It's got claws, though. And then I was also thinking I'd have to make one claw bigger than the other. It's like...
Yeah, let's not go that, lore accurate for a lobster. We don't need that shit.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice.
No one needs that kind of anxiety.